The last couple of mornings, I woke up feeling really irritable. Like short fuse, everything feels a little off, and honestly, I did not like it. My first instinct was, why do I feel this way? And how do I make it go away as fast as possible? I have too much to do today, and I need to be a nice human as a therapist with clients on my calendar. And that's usually where most people go. We try to fix it, explain it, push it away. But this time, I did something a little different. Instead of trying to get rid of it, I got curious about it. What I did is I asked myself, what is this part afraid might happen if I didn't feel this way? And what came up pretty quickly was that this irritability was not random. It was trying to show me something. I had taken on too much. Did too much over the weekend. I had been pushing too hard and I was a little out of balance. It wasn't exactly the answer I was hoping for, and it didn't instantly change my mood. But once that clicked, the irritability didn't feel like something to fight anymore. It felt like something to listen to, even appreciate, because it was letting me know there was a boundary for myself that I crossed, and it was pointing to that limit. From there, what to do next got really simple. Not dramatic, just doing less that day, giving myself more space, reaching out to people who felt supportive, and taking time to recharge. Not because I forced a solution, but because I actually listened to what this part needed. This is something that I think gets missed a lot. Not just what you're feeling, right? Not just the emotion, but how to actually work with it. Yes, I clearly understood that I was feeling irritable because a lot of people already understand themselves. They've done the work, they have insights, they know their patterns, they can name their emotions, and they still feel stuck. Not because they're missing information, but because they can't access it in the moments that matter the most. So, if something is feeling a little off, or you notice a reaction that maybe feels bigger than the situation, it's a little disproportionate, instead of trying to figure it out right away, can you slow it down and notice what part of me is present here? We name it, and then we get curious. What is this part trying to protect me from? What is this part afraid might happen to me if I don't experience it? Love that question. It's one of my favorites, and I use it a lot for myself and in my work. For a lot of people, that is a very different move because instead of reacting, you're relating differently, perhaps than you ever have. So, when people say, you already have what you need inside of you, this is what that actually means. So we can start to make sense of that, right? It doesn't mean you have all the answers. It just means that there's already something in you responding in real time that's trying to help you. It just hasn't always been listened to or understood effectively yet. But the more you start relating to yourself like this, the easier it becomes to trust what's coming up instead of trying to override it. So if something feels off right now, you don't have to figure it out all at once. You can simply start with what part of me is present and see what happens from there. I'd be really curious as well. What's something that's coming up for you lately, right? For me, it's been irritability in the mornings. But that might look a little different for you. And so, what is it for you that's coming up? And is there anything that you can maybe relate to a little differently after listening to this? And wherever this finds you, I am really glad that you're here. Take what fits, leave the rest, and take care of yourself this week.